Good morning. It is late Friday morning, December 23rd, 2022, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophfronia. Okay, I am not Jim Cantore. This is not the Weather Channel. I've managed to catch a kind of lull in between storms. As you've probably heard, the weather is going to get worse, probably starting in about an hour or so. The temperatures are going to drop. And I haven't been able to walk recently because the weather has been so bad. So I decided to jump on this opportunity. There's even a teeny bit of sunshine coming out. So I think this is the right thing to do. So, hey, have you seen the Polar Express? I thought that, that movie is on all the time at this time of year. And I just assume it's one of those things that everyone has seen. If you haven't, check it out. I'm thinking about it today because it's, resolution, New Year's resolutions time and goal setting. So if you don't know the Polar Express, so it's about this boy who is in that crisis moment when he's about to stop believing in Santa. And it's Christmas Eve, and he's in his bed waiting, and he hears this noise, and he looks outside, and this huge train with locomotive comes right down the middle of his street. And the conductor, steps out, and the boy comes running out, and the conductor saying, "All aboard, we're going to the North Pole. This is the Polar Express." And the boy is looking at the guy like he's crazy, and he's not getting on the train, and the conductor says, "Oh, suit yourself." And he gets back on, and the train is starting to go. And the boy finally decides to get on. He grabs hold just before the train picks up speed, and he gets on. And ends up having an interesting adventure. And I won't do a spoiler alert, but check it out. But I'm thinking about it today because at the end, the conductor tells him, it doesn't matter where the train is going. What matters is that you decide to get on. Now, you may be thinking about your goals for next year, things that you want to do. But let me put this out there. Something might show up that you could not have planned for, or a goal that you couldn't have set a goal big enough for this thing that happens to you. That you couldn't imagine that a train would come right down your street with an opportunity so fantastic and yet so perfect for you. In fact, you might even doubt it. But the train is there, and you should get on. And I say this because maybe next week is not going to be about goal setting. Maybe it's going to be about just making the time to figure out how you're going to wait and be awake and aware to whatever opportunities may show up next year. And they may be so far out there that you might consider turning it down. But think about it. There might be something waiting for you. What is it that Oprah says? That God can dream a bigger dream for you than you can imagine. That might be out there. So think about that. I'm going to keep walking in this amazing moment. I'll see you again soon. Merry Christmas.